Today's video is brought to you by the novel 9/10. 9/10 is more than just a thriller. It's a sobering and all too real look at the end of the road we've already begun to travel. And I applaud the author for a job well done in presenting it. Easily one of the top 5 independent novels I've read, and highly recommended. I've read a lot of books about dystopian societies, and they can really be hit or miss. This one was a hit. Buy the novel today and click the link below. Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're watching Green Wave TV Alternative Media Television. Click the link below me. Join us for the live 2-hour show. I'll be taking your calls for the entire 2 hours. Click that number, but you better have a thick skin. Because this war that I've been talking about for over 3 years now with Iran is imminent. The president today, President Barack Obama, you know, the same guy that's been taking a shit, a giant turd on the Second Amendment in the U.S. Constitution, helping to facilitate bailouts just like President George W. Bush, bypassing through Congress the National Defense Authorization Act, and killing innocents overseas on a regular basis. You know that guy. You know, I'll be driving around the streets in Phoenix, I'll see the Obama bumper stickers, all you liberals out there that are fit into that little paradigm, absolutely ignorant to the atrocious crimes and murder that this person in Washington, D.C. is committing. Not only does he want our guns, not only is he coming after the standard shotgun like I reported yesterday, but this is also about war. In the meantime, the Dow Jones Industrial Average is sky high. I mean, it's through the roof, baby. This is easy credit, easy money, quantitative easing to infinity. And this is how these scumbag criminals like it. They like taking from you, putting in their pockets, and when they drive this down to 15,000, 16,000, who knows, 18,000, they're going to crash this thing far worse than what we saw in 2008. And guess who's going to get hurt? Guess who's going to be the guy left beaten, bruised, and bloody on the streets with no food to eat? They'll throw you a couple scraps like the groundlings, like Shakespeare used to say, you know, and the people will fight over it. And as anarchy, and I know you don't like that term, but as chaos, that's a better term, hits the streets, and this civil war blows out of proportion and blows right into our faces because the real patriots in America are unwilling to live under tyranny, that actually they're going to protect their individual liberty and freedom. And I know that's a threat. I know that's a threat when people see this. They watch this video and they're like, oh my God, you know, how dare you say anything against Janet Napolitano? Mr. Janet Napolitano. I can't figure out if she's a man or a lesbian. Not that I really care. But what I do care about is a personal attack on my freedom. A personal attack on my liberty. So today's show is not for the faint of heart. This war with Iran is coming. It has been a part of the agenda from day one. Why do you think we're in Libya? Why do you think President Barack Obama has been running guns into Syria, destabilizing that part of the world? It's all about Iran. Why do you think Benjamin Netanyahu has had Iran on his radar since day one? Oh, it's about the nukes. It's about the WMDs, as President George W. Bush likes to tell us. WMDs. Oh, that's scary. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to actually run Jeb Bush in 2016. That's how much of an aristocracy we have in the United States. Who's next? Who's next? We've got Hillary Clinton, a part of the Clintonista clan. She'll be running as well. Clinton, Bush, Clinton. And we think we have freedom. We think we have a democracy. I call bullshit on that. There is no democracy. Who do we think who's next? Who's next? Chelsea? Is it going to be Chelsea Clinton after 2016? Is it going to be George W. Bush's son? I mean, really, this is American politics today. While the mainstream sheep will continue to consume the bullshit right down their throats, right down their throats. This is what we have in America today. Absolute tyranny, an absolute takeover of everything, honestly, any rational person values. Individual freedom, liberty, a right to pursuit to happiness, our pursuit, my pursuit, not yours, mine, my pursuit. Not a guarantee, but the right to pursue it. These are the things I care about. I care about integrity. I care about honestly preserving human life. I do not support these wars overseas. I do not support killing. This scumbag in Washington does. Now, I don't know how else to label this guy. He is a threat to our national security here in the United States of America. And it's not just him, it's a scumbag corporatist that he represents. Today's show is not for the faint of heart. Support our sponsor. Buy the book below 9/10. Support these people. These are good people. This is what sustains the growth of our organization. Our organization and our message of freedom and liberty for all people regardless of color, skin, race, sex, sexual orientation. I don't care. This is about freedom. This is about changing the world for the better. And I'm Christopher Green, delivering the hardest message you've probably ever seen if this is the first video you've ever watched. Hard-hitting and in your face. Get this message out to everybody you can. Peace.